So recently, Lindsay Ellis announced that she was quitting YouTube, and I felt like diving into this hot topic fresh off the press before the new year. Now, you guys have probably seen a tweet where she says goodbye and links to a Patreon post. While the whole post is locked behind a paywall since it's Patreon, based on the context of the tweet, the title visible in the link, and the comments, it does not take a big brain to realize that she's quitting YouTube. From the information I found online, the reason why she's quitting YouTube is because she has been suffering from massive online harassment and she's sick of it. The harassment that she is referring to in her post is about the Maya tweet she made about a year ago. Like, really, she's getting run off the internet for a tweet she made over a year ago that's still kicking her in the ass right now. Now, this tweet surely has to be something terrible, right? It just has to be the most horror thing to ever exist on the planet, right? Like a complete abomination. Well, let's take a look. Also watched Raya and the Last Dragon, and I think we need to come up with a name for this genre that is basically Avatar, the Last Airbender reduxes. It's like half of YA fantasy published in the last few years anyway. This was the tweet that caused people to have a meltdown and cancel her, which is pretty funny because apparently this post is somehow racist to Asians. What the fuck are people even smoking? How is this a racist in any way? She doesn't even mention race here. If you think her take on Maya is dog shit, that's one thing, since her take basically boils down to Maya and Avatar have strange, unique characters, so they must be the same, which is incredibly surface level and shallow. However, to try and say that she's racist because of this tweet is quite the reach. Wait, hold on. Apparently, when she made her video on Raya, she started it off by saying, "Hello, I'm Lindsay Ellis," with her eyes taped. What the fuck? That is like so messed up and racist. I can't even. This is so fucked up. But wait, there's more. Apparently, she also had a race runner hat on too? I can't believe that Lindsay Ellis is a racist bitch. This might be a spicy take, but personally, I think that racism is the bad. Don't be racism, guys. It is literally 2021 and people are still racist. Sad. All jokes aside, though, if you actually thought her take on Raya and Avatar was racist, you need to get off the internet and talk to real people. Please. I am saying this for your sake and everyone else's. You are insane. Please log off Twitter. While I do feel bad that Lindsay Ellis got this much hate and harassment, and I hope that quitting YouTube improves her mental, at the same time though, I kind of really don't feel bad that this happened to her. She fostered an audience of progressive nut jobs and send them to dogpile people over petty things. And now her audience ran out of people to dogpile, so they turned on her. As a matter of fact, just a few hours before she posted her goodbye tweet, she told off someone for the egregious crime of having someone in a video who made problematic comments in 2017. It's sort of hard to take that seriously when one of the crimes that they were charged with is using outdated terms for trans people. OMG, Jill used the term for a group of people that's not up to date. Cancel her! I looked into it some more, and this situation is just a whole big nothing burger. The shorthand version of this drama is that Jill made some comments that were deemed anti-trans a while back. Was one of these comments apparently being that men and women have different fight choreographies because they fight differently, which is true. But since then, she has deleted these comments and no longer stands by these views. Like, can we move on, please? There's an article made by Tom Scott that talks about this in more detail that I will link in the description. But the summary is that Jill deleted and no longer stands by these posts. But to put it bluntly and harshly, Lindsay can go fuck herself. It's really hard to gather sympathy for someone that cries about being canceled while trying to get other people removed for petty reasons, especially when it occurs only a few hours apart. I don't know why she's trying to make it so hard to feel bad for her. Lindsay didn't deserve what happened to her, but you reap what you sow. Or to put it more eloquently, You get what you fucking deserve. On one hand, watching her get slammed by people over something so trivial is extremely sad, and no one should have to go through that. But at the same time, there's a certain irony in watching the audience that she's built tear her apart. Was the same policies that she's helped enforce over the years. To put it simply, it's
ironic.
Now, while I have been very critical towards Lindsay in this video, I do sincerely hope that she gets a long-deserved break and that her mental health improves, because she honestly didn't deserve to have her career murked because of a random tweet she made. But I think the moral of the story is that don't raise and encourage an audience to attack other people over petty things, because when your audience runs out of people to cancel, you'll be next on the chopping block. That's all I have to say. See ya.